A very good morning, my dear students. We are continuing chapter 4, the human development, in which we had already studied about the concept of development, the different related terms, and the influences of development. That mean the which factors are basically influence in a developmental period, that are the genetic factors and the environmental factors, and to study two models or the two theories of developmental context. Okay. First one is Bronfen Bruner's contextual view of development and the Durganand Sinha's ecological model. And we started the different stages, and we cover in a few previous few videos the prenatal period and the infancy. In infancy we had already covered the physical development, the motor development, socio emotional development, the cognitive development. Okay. And okay, so sensory and sensory development also. Okay, motor development, sensory development, cognitive development, and the socio emotional development in infancy, where we can understand so many terms. For example, the object permanence. And we already studied the theory, the Piaget's theory, Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development by a video. And I already explained the terms which are important in this theory, and what are the stages, and what are the ages of stages, and the how the characteristic is developed in a different stages according to Jean Piaget. And today we start next stage of development, next phase of development, which is childhood. After 2 years of age, when the infant is become a child, and the childhood development, how the this is the longest period, the early childhood and the later childhood. This is divided into two period, एंड दिस इज़ द लॉन्गेस्ट पीरियड. और यहाँ पे जो इन्फेंसी के कंपैरिजन में जो डेवलपमेंट होता है, ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट, उसकी स्पीड थोड़ी स्लो चली जाती है, बिकॉज जो चाइल्ड होता है वो अपने सेंस ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू, और फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट जो है उसका वो थोड़ा स्लो होता है, और सिर्फ सेंस ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू नहीं बल्कि उसका कॉग्निशन डेवलप होने लगता है, और वो थ्रू द एक्सपीरियंसेस बहुत सारी लर्निंग करता है, बहुत सब कुछ गेन करता है. द फॉर्मल एजुकेशन इज ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड इन दिस पीरियड. द मोरालिटीज इज डेवलप्ड इन द पीरियड ऑफ चाइल्डहुड. The cognitive development is completed, almost completed, almost the third stage of the Jean Piaget is completed in a childhood. And the child is able to develop, is able to understand the things and develop in so many aspects. For example, the physical development, the motor development, cognitive development, socio emotional development, and as well as a moral development, is which is very important part of the childhood. So this is all about the childhood. So the child grows slow down during the early childhood as compared to infancy, and the child develops physically, gain height and weight, learns to walk, run, jumps, and play with a ball. And socially, the child world expand from the parents to the family and adults near home and at school. ठीक है, वो अपनी फैमिली की जो एक सराउंडिंग में रहता है उससे वो बाहर निकलता है. दे इंटरैक्ट विद अदर अडल्ट पीपल्स, एंड दे ज्वाइन अ स्कूल, एंड दे adjust or the adapt with the school environment. So these are happening, and the child also begins to acquire the concept of good and bad. This is the base of morality, and that is develops a sense of morality. And during childhood, children have increased physical capacity, can perform tasks independently, and can set goals and meet adult expectations. So the increasing maturation of the brain along with opportunities to experiences the world contribute to development of children's cognitive ability. So first of all, कौन सा area हम understand करेंगे? First of all, the physical development. So in the physical development context, in a childhood, there are two concepts. ठीक है, the cephalo-caudally development. Cephalo, that's mean the head region. Caudally, that's mean the tail region. ठीक है, the developmental sequence is starting from the cephalo region and it continued from to the caudally region. Okay, this is the first aspect which I explain in a detail also. So the second one is the proximo-distal development. Proximo, that's mean the central part of the body, and distal, that's mean the limbs. Okay, the hand and the leg, the limbs. So that's mean the development is start from the center of the body, that's the intestine, the stomach, livers, kidneys, and after that the away part of the body, that's mean the limbs, hand and legs. These two approach according to development of the physical area. So let's continue. Physical development. So early development follows two principles. First one is development proceed cephalocaudally, and that is from the cephalic or head region to the caudal or the tail region, and children gain control over the upper part of the body before the lower part. Okay. First of all, when the child is born and at the मंथ ऑफ द 3, ठीक है, 0 to 3 मंथ के बीच, बिटवीन द 0 to 3 मंथ द चाइल्ड इज एबल टू कंट्रोल देयर हेड, द हेड सराउंडिंग द हेड, हेड उसका अब देखोगे बहुत छोटे बच्चे को 3 साल के जो 3 मंथ से जो छोटे बच्चे उनको जब उनकी मदर या कोई भी अडल्ट जब उनको अपने लैब में अपनी गोदी में लेता है तो उनके हेड को पकड़ना पड़ता है, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट एबल टू control, the child is not able to control their head. So first of all the child is able to control their head, after that they control their limbs and other tail regions. ठीक है, so this is the first approach or first perspective which explain the physical development. That means the physical development is started from the cephalic region, that's mean the head region, and after that the tail region. Okay, so this is why you would notice that the infant's head is proportionally larger than her or his body during early infancy, or if you see an infant crawling, he or she will use the arms first and then shift to using the legs. ठीक है, सबसे पहले हेड, देन द हैंड, आफ्टर दैट द लेग. ठीक है, जो मूवमेंट स्टार्ट होते हैं चाइल्ड्स में, सबसे पहले वो हैंड से ग्रैस्पिंग सीखता है, सबसे पहले हेड कंट्रोल करना सीखता है, देन द ग्रैस्पिंग, आफ्टर दैट द क्रोलिंग यूजिंग ऑफ लेग. Okay, so growth proceed from the center of the body and move towards the extremities or more distal regions. And the second approach, which is known as proximo distal trend, so that is children gain control over their torso before their extremities. ठीक है, initially infants reach for object by turning their entire body and gradually they extend their arms to reach for things. ठीक है, आप देखोगे जो बहुत छोटे चाइल्ड होते हैं, फ्यू मंथ्स के जो होते हैं, अगर उन्हें वो सबसे पहले पलटना सीखते हैं. ठीक है, बोथ साइड, वो करवट लेना जो होता है बेसिकली, वो सबसे पहले लर्न करते हैं. तो वो अगर उनको किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के पास जाना है, उनको कोई ऑब्जेक्ट चाहिए जिससे वो अट्रैक्ट है, तो वो अपनी पूरी बॉडी उसके डायरेक्शन में मूव करेंगे. ठीक है, पूरी बॉडी के थ्रू वो जाते हैं. दिस इज नोन एज द, आप कह सकते हो कि ये प्रॉक्सिमो डेवलपमेंट है, मतलब पूरी बॉडी एक साथ. उसके बाद वो स्पेसिफिक पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी को यूज़ करना सीखते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ़ यू अगर आपको एक ग्लास ऑफ वाटर उतारना है तो आप सिर्फ हाथ बढ़ाओगे और उसको पकड़ लोगे. ठीक है, ये वो बहुत धीरे धीरे सीखते हैं, बाद में सीखते हैं. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वो पूरी बॉडी को यूज़ करते हैं. आफ्टर दैट वो स्पेशलाइज बॉडी पार्ट्स को किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को उठाने के लिए, किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को रिच करने के लिए, या किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को छूने के लिए वो यूज़ करते हैं. ठीक है, सो इनिशियली इन्फेंट्स रिच फॉर ऑब्जेक्ट्स बाय टर्निंग देयर एंटायर बॉडी एंड ग्रेजुअली दे एक्सटेंड देयर आर्म्स टू रिच फॉर थिंग्स. ओके, so these changes are the result of a maturing nervous system and not because of any limitation, since even visually impaired children show the same sequence. So this is because of the development of the nervous system. ठीक है, and not because of the any limitation, since even visually impaired children show the same sequence. Okay, so as children grow older they look slimmer as the trunk part of their bodies and lengthen and body fat decreased. ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग में जो बेबीज मतलब बिफोर 1 ईयर, ठीक है, तो बेबीज बेसिकली जो उसका हेड रीजन होता है वो ज़्यादा हावी होता है, और बॉडी में उनके जैसे कलाई है, थाइज है, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा फैट दिखता है, फैटी होते हैं बेबीज, गोल ऐसे डेवलपमेंट होता है उनका. ठीक है, आफ्टर दैट वो जब जैसे जैसे हाइट गेन करते हैं, जैसे जैसे ग्रो अप होते हैं, उनका जो एक्स्ट्रा फैट है बॉडी का वो स्प्रेड होने लगता है और वो एक शेप में आ जाते हैं. सो द ब्रेन एंड द हेड ग्रो मोर रैपिडली देन एनी अदर पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी. So in the childhood the brain and the head grow more rapidly and then other body parts are developed. So the growth and development of the brain are important as they help in the maturations of children's abilities such as eye-hand coordination, होल्डिंग अ पेंसिल एंड अटेम्प्ट मेड बाय एट राइटिंग. ठीक है, दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले क्या होता है, सबसे पहले ब्रेन हमारा डेवलप होता है स्ट्रक्चर वाइज एंड फंक्शन वाइज. ठीक है, सबसे पहले वो डेवलप होता है. आफ्टर दैट द स्पेशल फंक्शन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल द फाइन मोटर फंक्शंस, फाइन मोटर एबिलिटीज एंड द यू कैन से द डेक्सटेरिटी, द फिंगर आई कोऑर्डिनेशन, द डेक्सटेरिटी, वो सारी चीज़ें डेवलप होती हैं बिकॉज दिस इज़ रिक्वायर्ड एट दिस एज. So and attempts made by at writing. So during middle and the late childhood childhood years, the children's increase significantly in size and strength, and increase in weight is mainly due to increase in the size of the skeleton and muscular system. ठीक है, सबसे पहले आपका नर्वस सिस्टम डेवलप होता है. आफ्टर दैट द मस्कुलर इन द स्केलेटन सिस्टम, आपकी बोन्स और ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग होती हैं, अब एक मैक्सिमम साइज गेन करती हैं एंड आपके मस्कुलर सिस्टम डेवलप होता है. So first of all, nervous system. After that, the skeleton and the muscular systems were developed. They take a proper size of adult. So as well as size of some body organs. तो और इसी proportion में आपके other body organs भी increase होते हैं, एक proper shape को, एक proper size को gain करते हैं. So this is all about the physical development. That means the physically child is grow. But in comparison to infancy, it grows slowly. And the first of all, the head region is developed, the nervous system part is developed, the nerve and the function of the brain firstly developed. After that, the muscular portions, the skeleton portion is developed, and they gain a proper size or the a proper shape of the body. So this is about the physical development in childhood. Our next topic is the motor development. How the motor development is developing in a period of childhood. So basically in motor development, the gross motor skills and the fine motor skills both are developed in the period of childhood. First of all, the gross motor skills, the uses of the arm muscles and the leg muscles. ठीक है, how the use of the hand and the legs for reaching the object, for grasping the object, for playing with objects. ठीक है, after that the child is able to do some fine motor activity, some fine motor work, basically the finger dexterity which is required for grasping a pencil or using the pencil for writing. ठीक है, and eye hand coordination, this is also important for writing or the grasping a pen or pencil for writing and for catching a ball. ठीक है, the eye hand coordination is required for batting also. So this type of skills, motor skills, is developed in the period of the childhood. So gross motor skills during the early childhood years involve the use of arms and leg and moving around with confidence and more purposefully in the environment. Fine motor skills like finger dexterity and eye hand coordinations improve substantially during early childhood, and during these years the child's perform for left or right hand also develops. The preferences of the left and right hand is developed in the period of the middle childhood. Okay, you can understand the structure of the brain and the function of the brain. There is a part of cerebellum which is the uppermost area of the brain. ठीक है, so in cerebellum there are in cerebrum there are two hemispheres, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. In chapter 3 I will explain, I was explain you. ठीक है, so there are two hemispheres are decided the hand preferences. ठीक है, the left hemisphere decided for the left handy and the right hemisphere is decided for the right handy. Okay, so basically this hand preferences is developed in the middle childhood and it's developed in this period. So the major accomplishment in gross and fine motor skills during early childhood years are given in this in a table I will share with you. So this table, the table 4.3, is explained the major accomplishment in gross and fine motor skills in the section of motor development. So there are age, gross motor skills and the fine motor skills. Okay, so at the age of 3, that's mean the early childhood, the child is developed the hopping, jumping and running in a gross motor skills section, and he developed the build blocks and pick object with forefinger and thumb. This is the fine motor skills. Now the at the age of 4 years, the child is developed in a gross motor skills like climb up and down stair with one foot on each step, and in a fine motor skills fit jigsaw puzzles, and precisely this fine motor skills is developed in this period. Now the 5 year of age, at the age of 5 year, the child is developed the run hard and enjoy races, and in fine motor skills the hand, arm and the body all coordinate with eye movement. Okay, this is the higher quality of fine motor skills which is developed in the childhood year. So at the age of 5 or at the age of middle childhood, the child is able to develop their all gross motor skills and the fine motor skills. That means the motor development is almost completed in the period of childhood. So this is all about the motor development. Let's move to the next developmental area, which is the cognitive development in a childhood. In cognitive development, this is the stage of the pre-operational in early childhood, and the late childhood, this is the stage of the concrete operational, according to Jean Piaget. So in cognitive development, the child's ability to acquire the concept of objects permanence enables her or him to use mental symbols and to represent objects. However, the child at this stage lacks the ability that allows her or him to do mentally what was done physically before. ठीक है, दैट्स मीन द चाइल्ड जो ऑब्जेक्ट परमानेंस था इन इन्फेंसी, वहाँ पे ये डेवलप हो जाता है एट द अर्ली चाइल्डहुड. सो चाइल्ड इज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट द ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर अलाइव, द ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर प्रेजेंट बट इट हिडन्स. ठीक है, वो जो हमने पहले देखा था कि इन्फेंसी में इफ़ द मदर इज हाइड द टॉय एंड द चाइल्ड इज basically explain that the out of sight is out of mind, because of that the child says that the object is not present. So but in this stage, the childhood, the object permanence is enable. objects होते हैं ये वो मान लेते हैं, एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम दे कैन नॉट मेंटली रिप्रेजेंट्स द थिंग्स बिफोर द फिजिकली before the things is not physically present. ठीक है, the mental representation is not completely done. So mentally what was done physically before. And the cognitive development in early childhood focuses on the Piaget's stage of the pre-operational thought. So the child gains the ability to mentally represent an object, the ability to mentally represent an object that is not physically present. So you may have observed children draw designs, figures to represent peoples, trees, dog, houses. ठीक है, so at the age of early childhood वो जो चीज़ें हैं अलाइव हैं या जो भी चीज़ों के बारे में उनको इन्फॉर्मेशन है उसका वो फिगर ड्रॉ कर पाते हैं. That's mean the mental representation of the objects are present, are the developed in the pre-operational age. Okay, that's why the children are able to figure out or the draw a tree or a mango or a dog or a house, etc. So this ability of the child to engage in symbolic thought helps to expand her or his mental word. उसके mental word को extend करता है ये mental representation of the things. When a person is जो उसकी टीचर है अगर वो कहती है कि there is a apple, one apple and the two apple, try to add this three apple, these apples. So the child is response there are three, because the child is able to know the size, the color, the shape of the apple. They imagine the figure of the apple as 1 and 2, 3. They represent the figures at the mental level. Their mental world is extended in the age of early childhood. And the progress in symbolic thought continues. A silent feature of preparational sorry, pre-operational thought is egocentrism. ठीक है, there is a concept of egocentrism which is self focus, which means the self focus. ठीक है, ego that means the self का जो सबसे important part होता है, the psyche of the self is the known as the ego. Egocentrism, that means center of the ego, that means the self focus. So that is, children see the world only in terms of their own self and are not able to appreciate others' point of view. Even they not able to understand the other point of view. They see the world in their own perspective. ठीक है, they see the world by their own self. So children, because of egocentrism, engage in animism also. So animism, thinking that all things are living like oneself, they attribute life like qualities to inanimate and inanimate objects. ठीक है, so oneself the attributes life like qualities to inanimate objects. ठीक है, वो लाइफ लाइक क्वालिटीज़ को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं इन इनएनिमेट ऑब्जेक्ट्स में भी. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल द टेबल, द चेयर्स, द रिमोट, द कार, द कुछ भी विच इज़ नॉट लिविंग थिंग, उसे भी वो एक अलाइव पर्सन की तरह ही ट्रीट करते हैं. आपने देखा होगा बहुत छोटे जो चाइल्ड होते हैं, अर्ली चाइल्डहुड में जो चाइल्ड्स होते हैं, अगर उन्हें किसी चीज़ से चोट लग जाए, सो सडनली दे रिप्लाइड दैट उसने मुझे मार दिया. दैट्स मीन आप उसे वापस से मारो, वट एवर इज थिंग. अगर वो रोड पे रन कर रहा है एंड वो गिर जाता है, तो वो कहता है कि इस रोड ने मुझे मारा है, आप इसे मारो, इसने मुझे मारा है. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ, या फिर अगर उन्हें लगता है तो क्लोथ, एक चाइल्ड था, वो क्लोथ अगर उड़ के हवा से सूखने के लिए डले और उड़ के हवा से गिर रहे हैं, सो चाइल्ड इज रिस्पॉन्स दैट कि वो गिर जाएगा, उसे चोट लग जाएगी, इवन फॉर क्लोथ्स. सो दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि वो चीज़ें जो हैं वो लिविंग नहीं हैं, उन्हें पेन नहीं होगा. वो लिविंग क्वालिटीज़ जो हैं वो नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स में भी परसीव करते हैं. सो और ईगो सेंट्रिज्म होता है, दैट्स वाई वो दूसरे के पर्सपेक्टिव से चीज़ों को समझ ही नहीं पाते हैं. दे सी थिंग्स इन देयर ओन पर्सपेक्टिव. सो दिस इज द टू इम्पॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट गिवन बाय द जीन पियाजे इन द प्री ऑपरेशनल स्टेज. So, okay, for example, if a child, this is the example of animism. For example, if a child while running split on the road, he or she might show animism by saying, road hurt me. Okay, and as children grow and are approximately between 4 and 7 years of age, they want answer to all their questions like, why is the sky blue, how do trees grow, and so on. ठीक है, the question is, this is also known as the question is, because the age of the 4 to 7 the child is so much curiosity रहती है उनके अंदर, and they continuously ask the question, and through the questions they want to know their world. ठीक है, at the sensory motor stage, as like the children's interact with their world, they know their world by the sense organs. As this stage, the childhood stage, in the infancy, the child is engaged in their own activity. They don't interact with the world, and they don't want to know their world. But at the childhood, the child want to information about their world through the questions. That's why the child is so much questioning, and they are so much curiosity. They show so much curiosity. So how do trees grow? This type से questions वो पूछते रहते हैं, and such questions helps the child to know why things are as they are. ठीक है, so Piaget called this the sign of intuitive thoughts. Another feature of thought during a pre-operational stage is characterized by children having a tendency to centration. There are another term, centration, that is focusing on a single characteristics of a feature for understanding an event. ठीक है, तो ड्यू टू सेंट्रेशन, मैंने आपको प्रीवियस वीडियो में भी एक एग्जांपल बताया था, व्हेन द चाइल्ड इज आस्किंग दैट कि शी इज़ योर सिस्टर, और शी इज़ योर मदर्स डॉटर, और शी इज़ अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ दिस स्कूल. सो द चाइल्ड इज रिस्पॉन्ड, द 4-year child is respond, no, she is only my sister, she is not your not my mother's daughter, she is not your school students. That means they understand only one perspective of the thing. ठीक है, एज लाइक मैंने एक और एग्जांपल दिया था आपको कि अगर लॉन्ग टॉलर ग्लास में अगर मिल्क है या जूस है सपोज, और एक बाउल में उसे ट्रांसफ़र कर दिया गया एट द फ्रंट ऑफ द चाइल्ड, इवन देन द चाइल्ड इज नॉट एबल टू डिस्क्रिमिनेट दैट फैक्ट, द बोथ ऑब्जेक्ट्स कैरी सेम अमाउंट ऑफ द थिंग. So this is the things which are which explain the cognitive development of the child that in a childhood. So see, these are the very interesting examples, and they inform us about the child's behavior, why the child is behaving in this manner. Okay, so let's see the examples. For example, a child may insist on drinking a big glass of juice, uh, preferring a tall narrow glass to a short broad one, even though both might be holding the same amount of juice. So as the child grow and is approximately between 7 and 11 year of age, the period of middle and the late childhood, so intuitive thoughts is replaced by logical thoughts. The intuitive thought is replaced by the logical thought in the age of middle and the later childhood. So logical thought was developed. So this is the stage of concrete operational stage, the third stage given by Jean Piaget, which is made up of operations. That's why this is known as the concrete operations. Operations, that means the mental functions, the mental activity which we perform in a thinking. This is basically known as the operations. So mental actions that allow the child to do mentally what was done physically before. ठीक है, फिजिकल होने के पहले, बिफोर, जब हम कोई मेंटल उन चीज़ों के बारे में अंडरस्टैंड कर पाते हैं प्री फिजिकली, सो दिस इज नोन एज द मेंटल ऑपरेशंस. Okay, so concrete operations are also mental actions that are reversible. ठीक है, before the concrete operational stage, that means in operational stage, the child is not able to understand the concept of reversibility. But at the age of concrete operational, the child is able to show the reversibility. So in a well-known test, the child is presented with two identical balls of clay. One ball is rolled by the experimenter into a long thin strip, and the other ball remain in its original shape. So on being asked which has more clay, the child of 7 or 8 year would answer that both have the same amount of clay. This is because the child imagined the ball rolled into a thin strip and then into a ball. That means he or she is able to imagine reversible mental actions on concrete real objects. ठीक है, concrete real objects which are the objects which are presented in your front. ठीक है, उसका जो reverse part होता है, suppose there is a coin, the one part and the second part of the coin, there are two sides, two parts. So when the in this child is able to understand the reversible portions, ठीक है, the back portion of the coin, they understand. Okay, before this stage, the child is not able to understand the reversible things. So in this experiment, when the experimenter is hide one portion of the ball in a experimental ball, and the when the control group and the experimental group are presented here, so the child is respond that the clay of the ball is similar in both of the balls. This is the response. Okay, that means he or she is able to imagine reversible mental actions on concrete real objects. So what do you think a pre-operational child would have done? So he or she is likely to focus on only one aspect, length or height. ठीक है, this is another thing कि the child is able to understand only one aspects of the objects, either length or height, or maybe the depth. So concrete operations allows the child focuses on different characteristics and not focus on one aspects of the objects. This helps the child to appreciate that there are different way of looking at things. So at this stage, the children start understanding the different perspective, the different point of view of different individuals, different peoples के जो point of view हैं, और किसी एक क्वेश्चंस के मल्टीपल आंसर हो सकते हैं, मल्टीपल किसी एक चीज़ के मल्टीपल एंगल्स हो सकते हैं. ये चीज़ें वो समझ पाते हैं, अंडरस्टैंड कर पाते हैं एट दिस स्टेज इन अ कंक्रीट ऑपरेशनल स्टेज. So this helps to child to appreciate that there are different ways of looking at things, and which also result in the decline of her or his egocentrism. That's why the egocentrism is declined at the age of concrete operation. Concrete operational. thinking become more flexible, and children can this about alternative when solving problems, and mentally retrace their steps if required. Even though the pre-operational child develops the ability to see relationship between different uh, uh, properties of an object. So at this stage they able to understand the relations between the objects and the different properties, the different features of the objects at the same time. And that is, she or he still cannot manipulate ideas in the absence of objects. For example, step required to complete algebraic equations, or imagine line of longitude or latitude of the earth. Still, but they cannot think abstractly. एब्स्ट्रैक्ट थिंकिंग अभी मिसिंग है चाइल्ड में, एंड जो चीज़ें नहीं अवेलेबल हैं उसके पास, उसको सोचना मेंटली थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है उसके लिए. दैट्स वाई यहाँ पे अभी हमारी लॉजिकल थिंकिंग जस्ट स्टार्ट हुई है, बट ये कंप्लीट नहीं हुई है. हमारी एब्स्ट्रैक्ट थिंकिंग अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुई है. ठीक है. सो एट दिस स्टेज द चाइल्ड इज नॉट एबल टू डू ऑल द काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, all the mathematical problems, or the imagine the things like longitude or the latitude lines of the earth. So the growing cognitive abilities of children facilitate the acquisition of language, and you will read in language, you will read in chapter 8, which is not possible because the chapter 8 is हटा दिया गया है basically chapter 8 आपके syllabus से due to corona. And how children develop vocabulary and grammar, so this is not really here. So this is all about the cognitive development. So in this section, in this video, you understand the concept of childhood. You understand the physical development. In the context of physical development, there are cephalocaudalic development and the proximodistal development. Then the motor development. In motor development, you understand the gross motor skills and the fine motor skills. And the cognitive development, you understand the three major concepts in cognitive development: the egocentrism, the animism, and the centrations. Okay. So you understand these three concepts in the section of the early childhood, and you also understand the little bit concept of the concrete operational stage. That means the lack of animism. जब आपका animism खत्म होने लगता है, you understand the different perspectives. ठीक है. And the animism, this is also deleted in the age of concrete operational. You understand the what is the living thing and the non-living thing. So the animism and the egocentrism is lack in the concrete operational stage. So this is in the later childhood and the middle childhood. Okay, this is all about the cognitive development. Now in next video, I will explain the socio-emotional development. There are also so much theories, and you understand the socio-emotional development with the theory. This is all about today class. Thank you so much.